47 is our score at the half. The biggest lead for Team Punks was at 17, and Team Hype never led in this game, Coach Ronnie. And the outside shooting started it all for Team Punks, and then Team Hype made a little run, but it was the interior defense naman ang nag-stalled itong Team Hype.
Correct. At 34-17, that was the biggest advantage for Team Hype. Of course, they were led by, or rather Team Punks, they were led by 6 3-point baskets in the first quarter alone as they finished the quarter 39-27, ahead by 12 over Team Hype. But then, biglang tumakbo yung Team Hype at sinamantala nila na wala sa loob itong si Kai Soto. Layup after another, and then Terence Cortea also waxed hot from the outside, giving his team 4 3-point baskets in the first 20 minutes. Unfortunately, nung naibaba na nila sa tanging shot, ibinalik naman si Kai Soto. Dito sila makapasok, tumama itong si Nelly, at hindi na rin mapigilan itong team ng Punks sa kanilang paglamang ng 11 patungo sa ating third quarter.
And here are the numbers at the half after the first 20 minutes. Almost the same in certain categories, but bench points, Team Hype, mas lamang pa sa Team Punks, and points in the paint, just edging itong Team Punks.
And almost all of the players para dito sa Team Punks have scored 2 points or better.
At least.
Except itong si Aaron Fermin. Para sa kabilang panig naman, still about 3 players scoreless for Team Hype. Fornelius at itong si Credo. Wala pang puntos para dito sa Team Hype.
Alright, so an 11-point lead for Team Punks. Let's go to Bea Diaz with my boy, Simon Enciso.
Okay, so Coach Simon Enciso, before the game you were telling me how you wanted Team Hype to run because you're undermanned and you're a lot shorter. But what do you think was the problem in the first half that brought about this big 11-point deficit?
I think it was just the guys being too hyped up. You know, when you come into games like this, your energy's high, and you know you really want to get out there and show what you can do to all the people who are watching. So I think by the second quarter, we went on a nice little run. People were a lot calmer, and you know, they really just took their time and executed, and we got it. We got the lead down to 11, and it's a ball game now. So what we told them was to come out in the second half with a lot of energy and minimize our turnovers. Turnovers were huge for us. We have 13 to their 5, and they got 21 points off turnovers. So that's the ball game right there. We minimized that by half. I think we'd be up by at least 5 or 10.
Okay, so we'll be looking forward to your adjustments in the second half. Good luck the rest of the game. Back to you, Boom and Coach Ronnie.
Thank you very much, Coach Simon Enciso, and of course Bea Diaz doing an incredible job at courtside here. Gatorade Hoop Center. Boom Gonzalez, Coach Ronnie Magsano. And in a game like this, especially in a 11 points feels like it's a 4-point, 5-point lead, diba?
Because speed is the name of the game. When we talk about foot speed, everyone has it. Even the bigs who are playing in today's classic face-off have that DNA in them. At saka a lot of very good 3-point shooters, of course, led by the best 3-point shooter dito sa ating dalawang teams, si Terence Fortea. But even Evan Nelia showcased that he can hit that shot from beyond the arc. And so, that's RJ Abarientos for Team Punks.
So that's where we will begin. 58,
high scoring,
47, yes.
Sobra.
Looking at the 3-point shooting of Fortea in general, and his
number 1 yan.
37%.
Right. That's number 1 among all our competitors today. Wala si SJ Bilangel, eh,
Correct, correct, yes.
One of the best 3-point shooters as well. Not only in this game, but in the entire UAAP.
So we begin with Team Hype possession right now. And let's check out Gonzalez, Gozum,
Cancino.
Yes, Cancino, Cortez, and Calinato, the 5, as Cancino knocks it down. As we said, 11-point lead is nothing in a game like this.
They hit 6 3-pointers, 6 out of 7 for over 80% in the first 10 minutes. None. 0 out of 4 in the second quarter. Opening up the third with a 3-point basket, as Kai Soto and Will Gozum says.
Ay, magbigayan na.
Yeah. Ayos lang naman. Hey, all in the spirit of fun.
In the meantime, it's Ildefonso, Amsali, Soto, Nelly, and Abarientos are the 5 on the floor for Team Punks. They go up top to Kai. Triple team on him. Let's see if Team Hype can minimize their turnovers as Casino.
That's a power forward in high school. Probably in college, he'll play the small forward position. Quickness, athleticism, explosiveness, and the ability to finish in the open court. It is down to 6.
Yep.
This is really a very good talent. Talking about Dave Ildefonso. Kompleto pakete. Can play above the rim with a good jumper, armed with a three-pointer, at mahusay sa open court.
Fake. Gozum sneaks in.
Very good entry pass coming from LJ Gonzalez. Gozum showing us his deft touch underneath, beating the defense of Kai Soto.
Sali looking at the cut, doesn't give it up. He goes all the way, kisses it off the glass.
Going to his strong side, using the bank. A big man who can attack from the perimeter, going in.
Oh, what a move. Oh, but Kai Soto was there to disturb
Pero
the
mahusay
beast.
itong LJ Gonzalez na to. Lakas ng katawan.
Swabe. Sila ni Aparientos, kaya nga, I mean, the guard future of FEU.
And they're in good hands with a
Great guard.
legendary talent.
Yeah.
Coach Olsen Rosella.
I mean, you talk about, you know, Garcias, the Romeos.
Of course.
The, di ba? Daming naging produkto. Baroka.
Evan Elias really impressed today. 14 points to lead all scorers. Mastering using the two-man game.
Agaw. Catenato, Skies. And this is down again to 9. Coach Joe Silva calling the plays. You get the impression that Coach Joe wants to win this one badly, doesn't he?
No doubt.
The coach is also very competitive.
The White Shirts have responded to his call. Defending better. Dahil ang game plan nga nila since maliliit sila is to push the pace, push the ball every time they get an opportunity.
Balik sa 6 na lang. 64-58. 7:05 remaining.
Second unit scoring, 4 lang ang second unit players para dito sa Team Hype.
Free throws will be given to RJ, which are rare in this game.
Especially for the Black Shirts. They've only gone to the line once. I believe that was in the second quarter. Sa kabilang panig naman, 8 times for Team Punks getting to the free throw line.
Really? Sa sobrang bilis ng mga pangyayari, parang hindi ko napapansin.
Hindi nakikita ng mga referees eh.
Hindi, parang hindi ko nakikita yung free throws mismo.
Oo, kasi mabilis din tumira. Katulad nun, no? Tapos agad.
Oo nga. Oh, look at that. Sweet move by Gozum, unable to finish though.
Ano mo, for coaches, they always want to see the balance, the coordination, the ability to yung exemplify yung correct footwork. Especially pag may depensa at pag-alanganin yung atake.
I like what Coach Olsen said at halftime. He said that he saw his boys competing and you know, they're not going through the motions.
Yes.
That's the thing that I've also noticed in the 5 years of being here around these Slam Rising Stars. They don't go through the motions.
That's
they
the operative word, compete.
No,
They're not here to just be by yourself, by your lonesome, because this is a team game. You have also to try and make your teammates look better and at the same time show what you have and try to win the game for your team.
Yeah, it's easy to say that now and maybe last year because of the TV coverage, but even in the first 2 to 3 years, they were always like that, and that's what I personally appreciate from the Slam Rising Stars classic participants.
A chance for Team Hype to even get closer. Just a 2-possession advantage right now for Kai Soto and the rest of Team Bunks, and this could be even lower as LJ Gonzalez returns to go to the line
Now,
for 2 free throws.
now I can see a free throw. Now I'll concentrate a little more. Mabilis
Isipin
eh.
mo, doon tayo, talagang hirap sumunod sa bilis. Imagine mo yung ating mga 3 officials.
You're right, you're right.
Tatakbuhin mo yan eh.
Missed by Gonzalez. Second free throw is good. And for him, 8 points. And coming in now is the return of Aaron Fermin. At iupo muna Si Kai Soto at the 6:27 mark, and then down to 5 points from a high of 17. RJ using a couple of picks. Sends it out. Solid for 3. Comes up short.
Oh,
Nakasingit sa ilalim. Gozum cannot put a hand on that leather. Finally taken away. Nagmamadali si LJ. LJ. Enciso goes to the other side.
quickness. Open court game. Lead down to 3. Nawala yung 3-point shooting dito ng Team Punks.
You're right.
It was Enciso who knocked in the first triple of the third para dito sa Team Hype. Mukhang mandatory timeout.
Under 6 minutes, let's look at this play again from CJ Enciso, the MVP, who averaged 23 points and 18 rebounds.
Not bad.
Here in his
Runaway
MVP
winner
year.
for the MVP race.
We'll be back.
We are back here at the fifth Rising Star Classic matchup. So Tyler, Tio, you're a part of this event for 2 years. So how did it help you prepare for the collegiate rank?
Well, it gave me a taste of what the future competition would be like because most of the players here I played against in college also. So it gave me like a preview of what was going to happen in college. But at the same time, it also showed me what I needed to work on, what I needed to improve on.
And now that you're just a spectator and seeing this Rising Stars Classic grow through the years, how does it feel for you to be an alumni of this event?
I feel very proud to be a part of this, of the Slam Rising Stars Classic because when I was first chosen, I remember I was super happy because I was just happy to be part of the best high school players in the country. And looking back now as a spectator, it's a bit weird, but at the same time, yun nga, I feel very proud.
Okay, so enjoy the rest of the game, Tyler, Tio. Back to you, Boom and Coach Ron.
Thank you, Bea. It was 2015 when him and, he was still with Xavier, Coach Ronnie, of course. And, magkasama eh. Pero they came up with, shot after shot towards the end of that game, and as one of the best moments in that 2015 Rising Stars Classic. And it's good to see him, former Xavier, stand out, and of course now teammates with Jolo, of course, Jolo Mendoza and Ateneo. (68-63), it's back to 5. Hirap na hirap sa loob ngayon itong Team Punks, Coach Ronnie.
And then si Cortez was also a legit
look at that.
eraser.
Gonna get continuation.
That's not Gonzalez once again.
Yes.
Relentless in attacking the basket. Look at how he beats this defender side by side with this defender, and even with the last line helper para dito sa Team Punks. Gonzalez able to use his craftiness, but he misses another free throw to try and bring the lead down to 2 points.
19 years old, around 5'10", of course. The
Very
baby
strong.
Tamaraos.
Very strong upper body.
Nothing babyish about him.
Nothing at all.
Jumper. Good. Aaron Fermin.
That's what you always want from your big men. That mid-range shot. Facing up, knocking in a jumper to push their advantage to 5.
4 points for him, all of them here in the second half. Loose ball picked up. 70-65. And that's Vincent Cunanan in the meantime. Quietly has 10 points already in this game.
Off the bench.
Correct. Seeing it sa loob.
Escamis took his eye off, what's that, Guadagna?
Yeah, Mac Guadagna.
With a reverse attempt and a bucket. Lead down to 5.
Lyceum Junior Pirate Mac Guadagna. With a reverse Fermin. Thinking 3, missing everything. Under 4 minutes here in the third.
Some players are a little gassed at this stage because of the extreme pace that we're seeing. Pero yung iba, meron pang second year. Sila LJ Gonzalez, meron pa. Pero marami medyo mahapyaw na may tukod na.
Again, for those who just tuned in, you're watching the 2018 Slam Rising Stars Classic Year 5, where Team Hype has won 2 and Team Punks has won 2. So now they're looking to see who wins the decider here in Year 5. And all of them have been close in the 4 years. 3 hoisted by Bonifacio, nothing there. 3 on 2 on the other end. Oh, what a spin and a finish. Joem Sabandal with a bang in the pocket.
Excellent individual play coming from Sabandal. Sabandal from Adamson, grade 11, a first-time participant. The most number of years that someone has played in this event. Galing kay John Galinato, who is playing rather kay Harvey Pagsanghan. Pangatlong beses na niya.
Approaching the 3-minute mark. And that might go to the other side. 3:03 remaining. We have a timeout as the lead is back to 6 for Team Punks.
Good evening mga kapamilya. We are back here at the 5th Slam Rising Stars Classic and I'm now with Gilas player Junmar Fajardo. Junmar, sabi mo sa akin kanina na second straight year mo na manood dito sa Slam Rising Stars Classic. So ano pang masasabi mo sa pool of talent na ating mga high school players ngayon?
Sobrang natuwa panoorin. Sobrang gagaling ng mga bata. So, ayun, sana ipagpatuloy lang nila yung pagpapractice nila. Then, sobrang swerte nila kasi may mga ganitong event na nung time namin walang ganito. So, sobrang swerte nila. So, kailangan i-grab nila yung opportunity na ganito.
Ayan, so lagi kang kinukumpara ngayon kay Kai Soto na 7'1", ikaw 6'10". I'm sure he wants to lead the way also to your success. So ano bang magiging payo mo sa kanya para maging successful din ang basketball career?
Payo ko kay Kai, hindi lang kay Kai, sa lahat na rin ng mga bata. Mag-aaral sila ng mabuti. Kasi yun yung ticket nila papuntang success. Mas mag-practice ng mabuti. Kasi hindi naman tayo gagaling kung hindi tayo magpa-practice, diba? So, ayun, practice lang ng practice. Tiwala lang sa sarili na ma-achieve mo yung dream mo. So, ayun lang. Then, huwag makontento. Then, dapat maging coachable ka. Like, pag naging star ka na or parang gano'n, dapat hindi ka magmamatigas. Dapat susunod ka pa rin sa coach mo. Dapat makikinig ka pa rin sa kanya.
Okay, so thank you, Junmar, and enjoy the game. Back to you, Boom and Coach Ron.
Thank you, Bea. The gentle giant saying all the right things, Coach Ronnie.
Of course, and he's bound to break all records pretty soon in the professional landscape.
Kala ko sabihin niyang advice siya kay Kai, Kai, huwag ka magmadali mag-pro. Sana hindi tayo mag-abot. No, but I like how he started, talking about education first, talking about being very coachable, talking about practicing your heart off, and all the right things to say.
And it's that humility that endears him to the Filipino people, and that has given him the blessing of being the top player in the country right now. At hindi lang sa programs, kundi maging sa Gilas. Kung sino ang talagang sentro in the program for Gilas.
Can't hurt a fly.
Napakabait, napakagaling. Humble beginnings din kasi ito si Junmar Fajardo.
Exactly. Oh. Great success story. If there's anybody that Kai or anybody would want to follow their footsteps, not necessarily pattern their game, but follow their footsteps in terms of their rise.
Kapag-aralan mo kung ano yung nagawa niya at paano niya nagawa. Because sometimes it's not just the skill sets, it's the character that separates and distinguishes a good player from a great player.
Oh, what a move!
What a move.
Joem Sabandal.
Everything is fast forward today.
Yeah.
Sila 5-point lead para dito sa Team Punks.
O, naibaba ng 1 point kanina, Coach Ronnie. And a 4-0 run here. Capped off by this sweet behind the back and up and under, lay in by Joem.
Coach Boston has seen enough. He's bringing in his best ring protector and one of his best scorers in David Defonso. Plus, His best playmaker today, and Ivan Nelly.
Gozum trying to front Kai. Nelly looking for the screen. Nelly will put up the three. Not that time. A good block out on Kai Soto. Cancino, 2-on-2 on the other end. Skies all the way.
Outstanding open court player. Lead down to 3 on that Cancino. Virtuoso play.
A minute to play here in the third. Nelly finding a way. Left leg, right-handed finish. And just as I say that sentence, LJ Gonzalez answering right back.
Yung isa, wrong footing. Itong isa naman, mana sa ankle niya. Galing gumamit ng kaliwa. Was that LJ Gonzalez?
It's LJ, yeah.
Husay gumamit ng kaliwa. Naturuan ni Coach Alan Albano.
12 puntos, Coach Ronnie.
12 may hirap na puntos.
On a slip. 3-on-2 on the other end. Oh, good defense there by LJ2. Staying with Jason Celis. Got a lot of schools represented here for those who are watching and wondering, you know, from San Beda, Chiang Kai-shek,
tenista, no?
Ateneo, Chiang Kai-shek,
From
Lasal.
ABS-CBN, Chiang Kai-shek. Uy!
LaSalle Green Hills also represented, Arellano, Mapua, FEU, as we mentioned, even Adamson University is represented here. As we look at this again, Raven, buti na lang, medyo nasalo ng konti.
Buti hindi iniwan niyang sali.
Oo, tama. At saka nakakapit
Kahit paano, kumapit
sa uniforme. UST also, of course, represented by Cancino. LaSalle Sabel also represented by Cortez, who just we're happy to see did not get
Galing din itong
that
batang
sequence,
ito.
yeah?
That's why he's already a national player. For Batang Gilas.
Down to 12 seconds here in quarter number 3 for the 2018 Slam Rising Stars on SNA. Cortez nagulat sa pasa. Was it the pass? Was it the reception?
I think it was Kai Soto who forced the turnover.
Nagdilim.
Eh, wala kang makita eh.
Down to 2 seconds. Nowhere to go. But the shot was hoisted by Evan Nelly. And we will begin our fourth quarter with Team Punks with a 6-point lead. But Coach Ronnie, as we look at the highlights here, how did Team Hype get this down to a solitary point at what point?
Well, definitely it was about pushing the basketball and scoring in transition. Pero pag may rim protection na iba, they're forced to take more outside shots. Ayan, wala pa si Kai Soto. Pero naman knockout play underneath. Mabuti na lamang. Itong Team Punk scored 26 versus 21 for Team Hype. Good closeout of the third quarter para dito sa Team Punk.
It is 84-78. We'll be back here on SNA.